Welcome to the farm.
Welcome back to the farm. So yesterday we put the waters out in the chicken coops. I thought it'd be nice to show you how they look this morning. It wasn't as cold last night. According to the weather app, it's only 31 degrees right now, so it's just below freezing. So it's not really a good test as it would have been like last week when I was waking up and it was 7 degrees outside. But we'll still go take a look. So this one has no ice. Not even looking like it was starting to freeze last night, so they definitely do help. So I'm gonna finish getting chores done. I got some stuff going on this afternoon, but I got a few hours before I gotta get ready to go do that, so we'll see if we can't get something else done. Unlike yesterday where the day kind of just got away from me. So I got chores all done. I think the next thing we're gonna do is try to get those small engines winterized. So I'll get all 4 of them out. I got 2 chainsaws, a leaf blower, and a weed whacker. So here are the 4 engines that I'm going to take care of today. And basically all I do is I drain the gas out of tanks and I run the carburetors dry. I do that for a couple of reasons. One, all these engines here are 2-cycle engines, which means they have the oil-gas mixture, and all the little small holes and venturis and stuff inside the carburetor will gum up with oil, and then they won't run right. The other reason I do it, I even do it with my 4-stroke engines that don't have mixed gas, and I do that because modern gas does not stay good very long, and it'll varnish, and it's just not good if it's sitting. So I drain them all out and drain out the carburetor by running it until it dries out, and I've never had a problem trying to start them up the next season. Just dump a little gas in it, fire right up, and it runs. So now that we got all the gas drained out of the tanks, we'll fire them all up and run them out of gas. That's the first one. That's all I do. that's all the small engines taken care of. That's really all I do. Just drain the gas, run them dry, and let's see what else we can get into for the next couple hours. So I've taken you in the main part of the barn. We've been up in the hayloft of the barn. There's one more section of the barn that you guys haven't been in, and frankly I don't go in very much, and it's this little dormer or side, I don't know what you want to call it, can't think of the word right now, but little build off the side of the main barn. And this has just kind of become I want that out of my way, let's throw it in there kind of place. And I'd like to make it a little more usable and get some more storage out of it. So I'll take you in there. So this is what we call the shed side of the barn. And like I said, we just kind of take some stuff that just went out of the main barn, get it out of the way, kind of ends up in here. We got some doors and some windows for hopefully a project next summer. And then we got some wood left over from taking down the barn stalls and the gates. And some cabinets that I got for my aunt. I just like to get this a little more organized so we can actually get in here and use some of this space. I really don't have any plans for how I want to organize this or what I want to do in here. So we're just going to kind of start moving some things around and see what happens. So while I'm doing this, I thought I'd kind of show you some of the organization stuff I've already done. 2 winters ago, I built these 2 little cubbies here for all our scrap lumber from our projects. I still need to reorganize that better, but at least it's condensed into one spot now. And we're constantly doing projects, so we're constantly getting scrap wood, and we never really throw any of it out because who knows when you need a small little piece. And then over here, I did all my extension cords on the back side. I got all my chains and straps hung. Then here, I got these shelving brackets here, and that's my long board and metal and conduit storage. And then back over here, I put dividers in, and that's kind of my plywood or bigger sheet material is what I have back there right now. So I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do with all of this this leftover barn stall wood. I think what I'm going to be doing is moving all the stuff away from the wall. This stuff here too, move it away. I'm going to take this ladder down because right here and right here on the back side are main columns for the barn. And if I take that ladder apart and use some of that wood or some of the wood that I have, my scrap bins and other stuff, I think I can build some shelving right here, that I can get this wood up onto the shelving and then get my 2 extension ladders hung up underneath it and get all this up and out of the way. I have about an hour, hour and a half, so we'll see what I can get done before I have to go inside and get cleaned up. All right, now we got all that stuff out of the way. Let's see if we can get this ladder taken down, taken apart, and see if we can't start putting something together and see what we can get done in the next 40 minutes. All right, let's see if we can't pry these apart. I think I'm gonna go grab a longer bar. All right, got a longer bar. Let's see how this goes. That's one out. I guess we're just gonna take the whole ladder down. And we'll worry about taking it apart later. So now that I got that ladder down, I'm looking at this and it's not built exactly how I thought it was. I had thought that this board here that my supports are fastened to went all the way down and then I could just screw through this right into the board. And as you can see, it doesn't. It's just some plywood, some foam, and then behind it is just the siding for the other part of the barn. So it's not something that I really want to put a lot of weight on and structure for my shelves. So I'm going to have to come up with another plan. I'll show you some of the material I was thinking about using. Hopefully it'll make building the shelves easier once we actually get to doing it. But I'm going to have to come up with a better plan. Right now my thought is to cut this out to recess the board in, screw it directly through the siding into the main beam behind it, and then build off of that, and then not have to deal with this plywood at all. On this side, I'm not sure. I was looking at the nails, and this comes straight down, but then the nails stop here, and then it jumps over and then starts nailing here. So I'm guessing this doesn't come straight down either. So my plan for the verticals was to use these. It's an old dock rail. I got a few of them here that I can use, and I can cut them down to size, and I think that'd be great for vertical because I can screw through into the column, and then I can also screw my supports here and back here if I need to. Sorry, here and here, and that'll give me lots of strength. And if I need to, I can also put a triangulation in, screw to here, and then up to my board sticking out to hopefully give the shelf strength. And that was the original plan. I got lots of other little pieces in here that I can use to make the shelf stringers, I guess, or supports. But again, I have to figure out how I'm going to support it. I think that's where I'm going to leave this video for today. I got to start getting ready to head out to a little party. So thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. This video didn't go quite how I wanted, but none of them ever do. So we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.